There are thoughts that won't go away, no matter how much time passes, no matter how much life changes. This is one of them. I live in the present with someone by my side. I share a house, routines, decisions, a life built over time. And yet, there's someone from the past who never really left. My first love. I don't think about this person every day, but when it pops into my head, it does so forcefully, like an unanswered question. Sometimes I wonder if my life would have been happier if I had stayed there. If that first love, with everything it wasn't, it would have been simpler, more authentic, more mine. It's not that my current life is empty. It's not that there's no love. It's not that I'm running away from what I have. It's something more subtle. It's the feeling of an unfinished story, of a version of myself I never knew who I would have been. First love has something strange. It isn't tainted by routine. He didn't carry bills, fatigue, or long silences. He remained frozen in time, in a place where anything was possible. And the mind does what it does best. It idealizes. Remember the good. Soften the difficult. Turn what wasn't lived into a perfect promise. Sometimes I find myself comparing moments, reactions, silences, and then guilt appears. Because how can you explain that someone from the past keep taking up space? When is someone present? It's not a desire to escape. It's not betrayal. It's nostalgia. It's asking yourself, in silence, if I chose well. If I chose with the heart I had back then, or with the fear that came later. The problem with these questions is not that they exist. The problem is that they don't have an answer. Because there's no way to know. Who would we be in a life we didn't live? Maybe that relationship would have changed too. Maybe it would have worn out too. Perhaps there would also have been doubts, silences, and weariness. But the mind doesn't want maybe. It wants certainties. He wants clear endings. And life rarely gives them. Sometimes I think I don't miss that person. I miss the version of myself that existed at that time. Ingenuity, intensity, the simple way to love without so much calculation. First love often represents a time when everything seemed open, before the final decisions, before making any big commitments, before we became who we are now. And then the most honest question of all arises. Am I doubting my current partner, or am I doubting my own life? Because sometimes it's not love that we question, but the path. The feeling of having chosen only one route, when there were many. I've learned something important, thinking about a first love. It doesn't mean that the love you feel now is fake. It means we're human. What we remember, what we imagine, that sometimes we look back, when the present becomes heavy. Not every thought is a signal. Not all nostalgia is an order. Sometimes it's just the mind, visiting a place where he felt young, where so many decisions hadn't yet been made. Today I'm trying not to punish myself for thinking. Don't judge me for remembering. Don't demand absolute certainty from me. Happiness isn't a straight line, and it doesn't always depend on having chosen the right person. Many times it depends. It often depends on how we live with the choice we made. I don't know if I would have been happier with that first love. No one can know. But I do know this. The life I have now is real. Brief. It exists. It needs me to be present. The past can visit me, but it can't decide for me. Today I choose to observe that memory calmly. Be grateful for what was. Let go of what wasn't. And return, little by little, to the only place where I can truly live. This moment. Before you go, take a moment. Thank yourself for being here, for listening, for showing up today. You don't have to have everything figured out. Just keep taking small steps. I'll see you in the next story.